So, what was the story of that goal celebration?
It's pretty basic. Last year I lost a fantasy football bet head-to-head with a friend of mine, and he got to pick my dance, but he didn't say which game and where I had to do it. So I told him I'd do it as long as if I ever scored and played in Portland. I'd do it in front of them, and it just worked out perfectly. It was the third goal. It was we were having fun, so just kind of added to it.
You've seen the video.
Yep, yeah. People have been sending it to me. The GIF is pretty funny. I don't know. There's some things big guys just shouldn't do.
How important is your relationship with Ziggy Schmidt? He talked about the fact that you guys go way back. What's it meant to you this year?
Yeah, I've been trying to get on Ziggy's team ever since I got into the league, just because when I was with the 20s, he was, one of the first coaches that I played with that, was just always really straight with me, no matter what. Even back then, I wasn't a starter on his team. It was Jacob Peterson at the time, and he told me to keep working hard. And if I did, that I'd get my shot with him. And so, the fact that he's always been that way with me is something I can respect about him. So if I'm not playing, he at least tells me why. He doesn't, beat around the bush. He's very straightforward with me, which is all I really need.
So what have these last few weeks been like?
Last few weeks have been good. Had a good spell when Dempsey was at the World Cup and stuff. And I got some good, got some goals under my belt, got some confidence going. I got the monkey off my back early in KC, so that's always important. When you're coming to a new team, and I've been able to find goals off the bench. When the starters do really well, it makes it a lot easier when you're coming off the field, because one, the defense is tired. Guys like Dempsey and Oba, and Papa, all of them just draw so much attention to themselves. And we have guys that can just play. I think at times we play a little bit too much because we have too much skill. But when we start passing the ball 1-2, we start doing some toka. That's really attractive soccer, and that's what everybody wants to see. And that's when we score a lot of goals. So we need to keep that going.
You tied your career high already this year, and you got your 50th. Any thoughts on those milestones?
It's not my career high. It's my career high with one team. I did it in 2008 between two teams. I got 9. So my goal, 7's great, but it's nowhere near the ceiling where I want to get to this year. The goal is going to be 10 this year. I've never scored double digits, so that's a personal goal of mine as well. I reached the 50th, which is the real milestone this year. But the only thing I really want to do is win a Supporter Shield. I've never done that. I want to win the Open Cup, and I want to win the MLS Cup. I want to be greedy this year. And as a team, we need to really, get that mindset, especially here in the last 10 games. At the end of the career, end of the season, if I have 10 goals, great. If I don't, and we have an MLS Cup, even better.